Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another video. I am Jelena. This is Jelena Speaks. I am an Earth Angel and an Earth Angel Beacon. I am here to help you stay on track while you are on your mission, okay? So if you know you are otherworldly, if you feel your celestial DNA awakening, getting the new embodiment started after you have finished. I don't want to say finished because we're still growing and learning every day. After you have come through thresholds of your spiritual awakening journey, enlightenment, embodiment, this is the place to be. This right here is an ancestor message, okay? This one ring through loud and clear. And before we get started, let me go ahead and light my incense because y'all know how I do, correct? And we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the ancestors were giving me as I was being called into the descent to receive this message from the ancestors, your ancestors. So I was watching television and out of nowhere, I started getting into the zone, like very tunnel vision. Like everything around me went quiet. And I was just like in a mode where I was getting prepped up and I was getting like hyped, but not in a crazy sporadic way. Not in a crazy sporadic way. I then started feeling like a swell of emotion. But this emotion was not like hectic. It was not worrisome. It was not chaotic. It was like a boost in courage, a boost in morality, like a boost in strength, a confidence that, was not always so just indwellingly strong and in depth at the same time. And so before I got the message, before the ancestors came through with the message, they already had me in the zone, hyped up and ready to go. It was like I've been prepared and adorned, but now they are making sure that I know I'm well equipped. So that is what was coming through from the ancestors, the sensations I was feeling, the headspace they were putting me into. Okay. It's like they really, really wanted me to know that you got this, you got what it takes. Right. But I'm going to flip this here card over. Ooh. And it's like every time I get up here to say something to you guys of a profound type of way, the throat chakra, somebody does not want you to know this about yourself, right? But I do have tea today, so I may or may not sip that. But let me clear this and open this third eye, ground it, so we can get into this. And I must warn you, you may have to ground yourself with breath. So at any point in time, you may catch me grounding myself in breath because what came through was very, very, very strong and intense, but it was not in a way that's going to make you like sad or sorrowful. It's in a way where you know that what's coming to you is yours. And the only thing for you to do is go as hard as you've ever gone for something. Not strenuous now, not strenuous, but like it's something you've been waiting and preparing for your whole life. Okay? And as I was preparing for this video, I was led to my Earth Woman Tarot deck. So I already shuffled and pulled on this energy. And that's the spread you see before me here. So let's get into this ancestor message, okay? Let's get into this ancestor message. Beloved ancestors, we thank you for giving us this message, okay? Ancestors, for our highest good and our highest timeline. Thank you for coming to us to give us this message because it's something we really, really needed to hear. Ooh, and as I'm saying that, I literally feel the shift. I literally feel the elevation, like the switch that's going to click, the activation that you are going to receive from this. Let's get into this. So the first thing that came through, I was in a zone and I was feeling my body come online in a way that it hasn't been online in a long time. And I was feeling like, okay, this is my shot. I got it. There's nothing that can stand in the way of this. And the song that was coming through, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, hey, hey, turn up. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, hey, hey, turn up. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, hey, hey, turn up. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, boy, you better turn up. Like hyping me up. That is the download that the ancestors came through with after they had already set my course of state of being in the zone. So this message came through from your ancestors. It's giving, this is your time to show out. You've been in D-Lo energy for too long. D-Lo is the name of the artist that ooh, ooh, ah, ah, hey, hey, turn up. Well, you better turn up, right? And the ancestors described this D-Lo energy very, very, very specifically. Too long you've been struggling. Too long you've been silenced. Too long you've been allowing yourself to be taken for granted. Stepped on, spit on, and tossed around. It's time for you to shine, baby. Somebody, grandma. That's when she stepped forward, okay? Somebody, grandma, stepped forward. It's time for you to shine, baby. It's time for you to rise, baby. It's time for you to thrive. Live not to survive. It's time for you to seize this opportunity. There is something very specific coming to you in the form of an opportunity. And it's going to be something that gets your attention. It's not going to look grand. It's not going to sound off very extreme, but it's going to be something very peculiar that lets you know that this is your time to shine. I say that because it gave me a little itch behind my left ear. And it was nothing that I had to scratch, but it was different. So I knew it was significant. There's that throat chakra. We're getting into some real stuff. Okay? But keep listening. We have been so proud of how you've transmuted all this reality has thrown at you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, energetically, and against all odds, against powers big and small, seen and unseen. Stood on your own. You stood on your own with no backup, following your gut and trusting in the unseen, not even knowing you were being guided. You just followed and trusted in the unseen. And so this is where it kind of gets like special, like you know this is for you. So this one right here, this song right here, ooh, ooh, hey, hey, turn up, ooh, hey, hey, turn up, ooh, hey, hey, turn up, boy, you better turn up. This song right here, this moment right here, oh, what happened? It might not be. Yes, it's a turning point. Why is that so significant? This is a turning point for you. And hold on, let me pause because I have to put the camera back. Yeah, yeah, it's a turning point. Like, it seems unexpected that something like that may happen. But whenever you are about to have a shift in reality, and it's going to actually change the course of your reality, things like this happen unexpectedly. That's what it's given. And you're going to know it's literally for you. Guys, I'm just letting you know that this is going to be a major turning point in your life. No matter what that looks like for you, like my tripod should not have died, okay? I had it on a gimbal. And so when the gimbal died and cut off, like it reverted it to a different landscape, which is not what it's supposed to be doing because it's charged. But this right here, like this is not a game, this is not a drill. Tune into this right now because it is not a game, it is not a drill. Your ancestors really want you to know that this right here, this moment right here, this reality right here, this pedestal right here, this mantle right here, this dream right here, this stage right here is just for you. We've been waiting generation after generation after generation for someone to come along so fearless, so strong, brave, so driven, so pure, humble, and true to break these generational, bloodline, and lineage curses. And you counted yourself out over and over again so many times. But even though you counted yourself out, somehow you have managed to defeat entities, deities, spirits, karmic cycles, and evil all on your own. All on your own. That's how powerful you are without the need for validation and against everything you have ever known or held dear to you. You rose and kept rising and kept rising and kept rising. We give this moment to you. They have one directive. Leave it all on the floor. That was their directive. When I tell you it took a strong minute for me to get out of the zone, the flow state that they put me in order to deliver that message, Like, it took me a minute. I was in the zone for a long time. I was in the zone for a long time. That energy did not want to detach itself. It literally came to stay. Okay? It literally came to stay. Because this is your moment. This is your time. Your life is about to change. It's giving your life is about to change. And it's going to be like from another world. Like, you're going to not look at your reality and think it belongs to you. But the second you notice this opportunity arise, take it, because it is yours. It belongs to you. And that's on your ancestors, because they ain't playing about you. Just like you've learned not to play about yourself. That's what they're saying. They don't play about you. Yeah. So let's get into the reading. Let's get into this reading. You guys, I just had to readjust this video. I don't have no clue just how the actual alignment of the frame is going to be the second half, but guess what? Walking in a linear pattern, living in a linear line is how you live when you are not favored by the divine and your ancestors. So that could be very significant here. Like, your life is about to change course once you literally take all advantage of who you are, what you have been gaining, what you have been learning, and just simply being your authentic self. Your life is not going to look linear. It's not going to be horizontal, just a plain line. Okay? It is going to literally be a different trajectory than a usual linear path. Okay? So take that into significance. Just really quickly right here, if this ancestor message is resonating with you, if you are really feeling this frequency, if you are really in line and aligned with this message, join this Earth Angel Frequency Tribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Join my sacred email circle. And you can do that by getting any one of the free services that I have in my bio or in the description of this video. Okay? So just tap into that and let's grow together in this Earth Angel Frequency tribe. Okay? So when I pulled the energy off of these cards, literally, the first thing that came out was the Knight of Swords. And I'm in this Earth Woman Tarot deck. So the Knight of Swords looks like this. What I love about this deck is that the faces are non-existent. It's giving the faces are non-existent, right? So you can really tap into the energy that you are in whenever you are reading the energy. Somebody doesn't want you to hear what your ancestors have to say, but it's giving. I'm going to sip some tea because this tea right here is specifically just for you. Something about ginger and peach. Okay. Georgia peach just came through. A peach, Georgia peach just came through. So something about Georgia may be very significant for somebody. Take it how it resonates. Something about the shape. You may have a Georgia peach body shape or something about just the state of a peach when it's ripe. Oh, nice and juicy and plump, very nourishing. This new state of living, your new existence, is going to be the state of a Georgia peach. So the Knight of Swords energy came through whenever I was pulling on the energy of this card. And in this energy of the message that your ancestors had me to give you, it's giving regal, like a regal time period. You are going to be given an opportunity to use your knowledge and your truth in a regal way. And you're going to come into this opportunity well prepared, but it's not going to be something you are thrown into, because if you can tell, she is very comfortable. No shoes on the softest, most plushiest horse, adorned and in flowy garments. So she is just free to be. The second card that came out is the King of Wands. The King of Wands came out. And if you can look at this card right here, not only is he seated upright in alignment and in a specific posture, it's like he has been placed on a throne, a pedestal, heavily guarded by the divine, because it is his rightful place. Because it is his rightful place. Just think about it. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, hey, hey, turn up. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha, hey, hey, turn up. Boy, you better turn up. Your ancestors said this is your mantle. It is your pedestal. It is your reality. The Eight of Wands came in reverse. This is going to be something that you don't have to rush through. You're going to be able to take your time. You are going to be able to walk the pace that you want to walk. Groove the rhythm that suits you. Flow in the flow that suits you. You're not going to have to work hard. Eight of Pentacles upright usually is somebody working very, very studiously, meticulously, putting something together with hard work. This came in reverse. You are literally not going to have to work hard. This is a position, it is a place, it is a time, a reality that is just for you, specifically just for you. It is something that will have you so tuned in with the divine, you won't have room to find yourself entangled with people, places, and things that don't serve you. The divine is putting you in a position that things that will come to distract you, or that want to distract you or take from you or harm you, is not going to be able to reach you, because you will be in a different position. This Two of Cups came in upside down. So people around you who may want to seize the opportunity because they see the divine favor of your life that your ancestors are doing for you, they won't be able to reach you because you will be in a position that is entangled and entrusted by the divine. There will be no entanglements with people around you that don't serve you. Because make no mistake, when those that have hurt you, spit on you, tossed you, counted you out, start to see your shine, they will try to form bonds with you. But your ancestor says, not on their watch, that is not so, that will not be so. They are tired of seeing and watching you having to fend and fight and struggle for yourself with the Seven of Wands energy. Okay? So this right here, even though you keep coming out on top, you transmuted all this reality has thrown at you. All the reality thrown at you, you transmuted it by yourself. So when you come through with this stone cold, and I just got to download, walk around the club, fuck everybody. I don't know the rest of the words. Can't move, can't see, fuck everybody. I don't know. I don't know if that's the correct second line. But y'all take how it resonate. Y'all know what ancestors trying to say. There's a reason why you're going to be stone cold. And it's not in a way that is belittling anybody else. No. You just know your truth. You just know how far you've come. And so as a king of sword, you have a intuition, a skill set, a mindset that cannot be controlled by people anymore, that cannot be manipulated. And you're going to stand on that. And people who used to take advantage of you in so many ways are going to be like trying to make you feel guilty or guilt trip about what you're doing. But nah, you just know what you know and you standing on it, because this right here, this reality that you are going into, this opportunity that your ancestors have opened up for you because you have broke all of those generational curses and lineage blockages and karmic cycles. It don't belong to nobody but you. So you can rest assured on your throne with your truth, with the whole truth and nothing but the truth, that you don't owe anybody anything. Literally, justice came next, right? And the scales have been rightfully balanced. You saw when literally my phone went in a different landscape, okay? You saw when it changed because everything was balanced out. At the very moment I read the part from my download from your ancestors, this song right here, this moment right here, this reality right here, this is for you. That is your sign that the scales were balancing out, because my phone tilted at that time. Big justice, divine justice is here. And so my eyes keep being drawn back to this King of Swords card, okay? You see this white bird here just resting on his shoulder. So when I can say you can rest assured that there are moon cycles right here also. But this right here is giving me, you can rest assured that in all the timelines, this timeline is for you. You don't owe anybody anything because you had to stand your ground on your own. Transmute all of that on your own. So whenever you are resting in this Queen of Pentacles energy, really sitting comfortably, grounded, with all of the divine wisdom and adornment that is coming your way. Because for you, when you get this opportunity, you're not going to be somebody that just flashes and boasts and brags, because that is not who you are. You are simply going to rest in your gratitude, holding it dear, close to you. Like, people go on vacation to feel how you're going to feel every single day. In the comfort of yourself. You used to have to watch people and look at everything that they had that you didn't. You used to wonder why, no matter how good of a person you were always on the outside looking in. Like, the endeavors never turned out the way you wanted them to. You never was able to build financially. But yet, in your heart, you just knew that you were the type of loving, caring individual, the most honest, truthful individual that did not deserve the reality that they had. And it was because you were up against all odds. But you were the one that the ancestors and your generations were waiting for to break all of these karmic cycles, to heal your bloodline. And so you don't have to worry about this Ten of Pentacles energy being upside down. This is the time where all your burdens can be laid to rest. With this Ten of Wands upside down, you will have no burdens. Things may arise, but the frame and state of being and mindset that you are going to be in, that will be your reality, it's literally going to have you feeling light as the feather. Earth angel, your wings are going to be your new baseline. Your nervous system is going to be so regulated that nothing will be able to make you feel like you have any burdens. All your worries and things that you struggled with mentally, emotionally, they are going to dissipate. Your ancestors really want you to know that this right here, they opened the door they've been working behind the scenes for, but it was all the work that you put into it. You are no longer going to be feeling unbalanced with this Two of Pentacles energy that came in reverse. You are no longer going to be feeling unbalanced. You transmuted everything. Do you not see in these Two Pentacles that this woman is light on her feet? Like light on her feet, extended. Like she's just giving it all to the universe. And that is how she balanced. I'm saying she because the image on the card is of a woman, but you can be masculine, you can be feminine, literally. You transmuted everything that this reality previously threw at you, all by yourself. You will no longer be living an unbalanced life. Remember, justice. Justice is here. The tables have been turned in a way that you deserve. And this right here is the part where I started getting a little emotional. The Lover's card came in reverse. You had nothing but enemies surrounding you. You had nothing but enemies surrounding you. But all of them surrounding you, you literally had nobody to turn to. You had no soul tribe. But this right here is giving with all of these celestial, galactic sparkles and galaxies. The divine was around you the entire time. Yes. And so that's why whenever you had to walk your walk and trust the unseen, even when you had nobody to trust, it was not hard for you to leave everything and go after what your gut and your intuition was telling you to do. May you rest in this Empress energy for the rest of your days. Seriously, you are, which if you haven't yet, and I never say this in any of my videos, you need to claim this new mantle, this new position, this new pedestal, this new opportunity, this new reality. It is just something that you need to do. The rest of your days in this Empress energy, you've never needed validation in this Empress energy. And you never will. When people look at you and they see your new state of being and your new reality, and they try to figure out how somebody like you manifested a life such as the one that you will have, they're going to see divine favor and come to you with all of these questions and accusations and assumptions. And because you don't have no reason to be burdened, you don't have no reason to remain buried under that what you came from. You, just like before when you were walking through the unknown by yourself, are not going to owe anybody any validation of how you came to be in the Empress energy, big Empress energy for the rest of your days that you're going to have. And the last card that was on the bottom of the deck was this Nine of Pentacles energy. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Diving, sinking, resting into the harvest of you leaving it all on the floor once you step into this new opportunity. Leave it all on the floor. This is Jelena Speaks. That was the message. If it resonated with you, like, comment, subscribe. Come join this Earth Angel Frequency Tribe. Bars, I don't know where that came from, but y'all get the message. I'll see you guys again in yet another video.